Matt Hardy, his contract has expired with AEW. He was offered another contract with AEW. However, apparently, until his contract expired, he was not allowed to negotiate with other companies. So now he's weighing all of his options. Obviously, at maybe at some point, I think when the Hardys first came back, I remember that from AEW, but overall, it seems like I'm sure Matt's made decent money there, and there's a possible feud of Edge and Christian and the Hardy Boys down the road. But other than that, there hasn't been that much memorable stuff he's done in AEW, so I don't blame him for wanting to weigh all of his options as his career is winding down. He's had a long, great career. He'll be in the WWE Hall of Fame for sure. Obviously, WWE would be interested in him. He recently attended a WWE event. Impact, although hardly anyone watches Impact, would probably use him as the top star, but I can't see them being able to offer him anywhere near what WWE or AEW could offer. NWA, they've pretty much dropped off the radar ever since they moved to that app. I don't think it was that good of a call because it totally took NWA out of the news. But best of luck to Matt Hardy for getting the best contract possible. He's a great guy, a very genuine person, and it looks like he wants to be used well. It's not just about the money for him. Looks like he wants to show that he can still go. Sabu recently no-showed a GCW Independent Hall of Fame event that I guess he was in the same building for at WrestleCon, stating he changed his mind about wanting to go to the event. Who knows what influenced that? Apparently, he was only getting $300, which he's returned now. Maybe he was making more at WrestleCon at the time and didn't want to leave the table. Maybe through his affiliation with AEW, there was some pressure on him not to. I could see Matt Hardy as a producer in WWE or AEW, but I don't think he wants to do it yet. I think he still wants to have one last legitimate run. I know Jeff Hardy's contract; he'll still be in AEW a bit longer, but yeah, I don't know. All I know is Matt Hardy. Although I'm sure he's made good money in AEW, other than when the Hardy Boys first reunited, I can't think of anything else he's done memorable in AEW. I know they've allowed him to do independent shows too, so he's probably made good money between the indies, well, in AEW and AEW itself, but they haven't used him very well. I don't think he was on any of the Canadian shows. Even honestly, it's decisions like that that boggle my mind. Like he would have got one of the biggest pops of the night if he had been on any of those Canadian shows because it's been so long since he's been in Canada. Yet they bring in all these Ring of Honor no names that nobody cares about and are boring to watch. Let's face the facts here. These Ring of Honor spot monkeys, most of them are small, acrobatic, and boring to watch for people like me. I think Jeff Hardy's. I don't think the injury affected his contract, but I think that he got the little legal issue. I think during that period of time, it caused an extension in his contract. So I don't know when exactly it ends. I know he signed after Matt too, so who knows? Time will tell, but I like them both, even though Jeff's had his problem. We've all had our issues. Yeah, there was definitely heat with what happened to Jeff Hardy with Sammy Guevara injuring Jeff, which Sammy is now suspended for because I guess after the injury he still continued the match, which is against AEW protocol. Whatever happened was sloppy, so there's definitely I definitely have felt the heat between Matt and Jeff over Sammy, that whole Sammy thing. So yeah, that might play into the decision. Who knows? They might want not wanna have to see Sammy again. Anyways, guys, I gotta head off to the gym, and someone says AEW is a circus. Well, it's a circus where a lot of people are making a lot more money than circus performers, and people are able to start families, and like as Brian Cage said in an interview on Unleashed TV, I mean, he never said he hasn't been used the best, but we all can tell, like, he hasn't been used as, like, a top star, but he's making very good money, and he's signed to an extended contract. So there are good things about AEW as far as being able to have a good life, whether you use that well or not. But Brian Cage, for instance, still has a lot of time left as a wrestler, even though he's talked about his injuries, where Matt Hardy's definitely has less time left, considering all the bumps he's taken over the years, and his age is getting up there.